for this. People are going to keep popping on, but we'll just start. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my story, how I got started, and then I'm just going to go into the basics of this business. This is like a new distributor training. I want you guys to bear with me. I know a lot of you guys are probably like maybe doubting yourself right now. You might be like, what am I doing here? I'm just going to help ease you into this, all right? So I'll kind of give you my backstory. So I started this business, you guys, almost 2 years ago, okay? And I was somebody that looked at this lady doing this online for 3 years. And I was that person that was like working 60 hours a week. And I was always broke. Like, and when I say like I was always broke, I mean like at one point I was so broke that I had 5 payday loans taken out. And I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with like Cash Money or like Money Mart. Those things are a ripoff, dude. Like you go borrow 400, you pay back 600. And literally I was working 60 hours a week, serving and at my corporate job. And I was like getting paid and that money was already gone and I was borrowing again. And I was in this like vicious cycle. And Mike, my partner, he worked at the railway. And you know, if anybody knows how the railway works, like trading time for money, literally, like he was gone 30 hours at a time, home 30 hours, no schedule. It was rough. Okay. So anyways, we moved up to Kamloops where we live now in BC, Canada. And, you know, we just kind of did the grind. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys feel that way. And if you guys want to interact in the chat, like if anybody's like, this is my life, like tell me, because I'll tell you, like, if I can get to where I am, anybody on this Zoom can, because I am literally like, I got fired from Subway, true story. Okay. So anyways, we were just struggling. Like we were like barely head above water, like working, not being able to go further. And it just sucked. And I looked at this business and I was looking at this lady doing it. And I probably did what some of you guys did or are doing right now. I was like, well, she's successful because, you know, she has a big network, or I'm just not the kind of person that would be good at this. You know, the person I am today is not who I was 2 years ago. I was very like shy, not shy, but like, I really cared what people thought. I don't know. And I'm like, I just couldn't be good at this. And so I was that person that would like tell her I was going to sign up on Friday, and then I would ignore her when she'd follow up with me. So know that, because people that are going to buy from you and join your team one day, they're going to say no to you for a bit. That's life. That's business. That's how it is. Okay. So anyways, I watched this lady do this for a long time. She was very consistent in her business. And again, I felt like I didn't need this opportunity. I felt that it's crazy, like how we're trained as society to like go to this job or like work for somebody else for so long, when it like job stands for just over broke. I don't know about you guys, but like that's how I felt. And I was like, this is so true. And so anyways, we did that for a while, for 3 years. I'm watching her, blah, blah, blah. And then I found out I was pregnant, and I was like, okay, I'm not sure how to tell Mike I'm not going back to work. Like we literally had just bought a house based on both of our incomes. It was stretching. And I was like, I'm literally like, I don't know if Mike's going to have to get another job. I don't know. And so I sat there for a while debating how I was going to make money from home. I tried other companies. I failed. I tried to like Google like things that you can do for other companies at home. Did not find anything. And you guys, literally, the reason I joined this business is because she was the only consistent. And she was the person, when I thought of making money from my phone, that's where I went. So I jumped in. I paid $99 to join her, actually $133 in Canada. And she quits a week later. And I'm like, dude, this sucks. Like, what? And I almost quit my business. So if you guys have an upline that, you know, maybe is like a little bit flaky, you need to know that you do not need an upline to be successful in this business. So you guys, what I did is I went right to YouTube. I learned how to do everything on YouTube. I'll tell you guys, I literally searched Jade Hooper's name, and that's how I promoted to Double Diamond in 4 months. That's what I did. People always ask me, they expect this like long drawn out answer. Like, no, I literally realized that in order to do this business, I knew nothing about it. I needed customers and I needed distributors. And you guys, my family and friends, when I started, they were like, do not talk to us about this. We do not support you in this. I had just finished another company where I'd already bugged everybody. So I was like, if I'm going to be successful at this business, I need to learn how to use social media. So I found the number 4 income earner on Facebook, realized that she was probably pretty good at signing customers and distributors. And I went to her YouTube and I learned, okay? And I'm going to be really straight up and honest with you guys. I'm not going to like beat around the bush with anything. I'll tell you exactly what I did. I sacrificed a lot. So a lot of people come into this business and they're like, well, yeah, I mean, I would love to hear in the comments, like, why did you guys join? Like, be vulnerable. Like, what is this extra income doing for you? Like, what made you join? Do you have debt? Are you trying to be home with your kids? Like, what are you doing here? You guys, for me, I knew that if I didn't start making an income from this business, I was going to have to bring Mason to daycare. I was going to be working just to pay for daycare. And it literally gave me the worst anxiety I've ever experienced. And, so I was like, I'm just going to learn whatever it is I have to do. If I have to learn how to sign customers, I'm going to learn from her. Sign distributors, I'm going to learn from her. And that's what I did. And I sacrificed time. So a lot of people come into this, they want to make this money, but they're not willing to do what it takes. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it took for me. I got up early before my job and I listened to YouTube. While I was doing my makeup, I was listening to YouTube. Every spare moment I had, I was listening to YouTube. So, oh, Taryn can't hear anything. Can someone type in the chat to Taryn just to, just say, Taryn, just click connect to audio. Sorry, I can't do two things at once. And then, so like that was my mindset. I was like, if I don't make this work, you guys, I'm going back to work and it made me sick. So find your why, okay? That's what's going to drive you to do this business. I'll be straight up with you. This business isn't always rainbows and butterflies. And there was a lot of times I wanted to quit. But I would look at my kid and I'd be like, okay, if I don't make this work, if I'm not the person that figures this out, he's going to daycare. And a lot of you guys may be in the same position. So I encourage you to just know that you're going to have struggles. You're going to have objections. You're going to feel like it's not for you at times. But that why, it has to be stronger than your excuse. And that's what I did. You guys, I was driving listening to YouTube. I cut out TV. Look at that cute little baby. Hello, cute little baby. But anyways, I cut out TV. You guys, there's so many people that are like, I want to change my life, but you're up on all your Netflix shows. Like, stop playing. Like, if you're serious about making an income and you've got to take something from somewhere, don't let it be your family. Don't let it be your job. Let it be the things that aren't making you money or aren't making you happy. And typically that's Netflix and TV. Okay. So that's what I did. First month I came in, I posted so consistently, messaged so consistently, grew my network so consistently, and for over 30 days, I had nobody comment or like on my stuff. The only messages that I got were like, you are in a pyramid scheme, you're a scam, I don't know, I forget. I have like short-term memory, I feel like. So anyways, it was a slow month. My first paycheck was $30. My second month was $200. You guys, and I'm telling you, consistency, I stayed consistent. I understood consistency because I watched somebody for so long. Her consistency was what got me. So I knew that even when I wasn't seeing immediate results, it wasn't slowing down my momentum. Like, I was learning how to do this business regardless if people were interested in the first 30 days, because I knew that my kid was still going to need to be home 5 months from now. So I didn't care if it took me 5 months. All I knew is I was looking at really normal people be successful in this business. I was seeing moms, dads, you know, a little bit older, a little bit younger, everybody, like anybody that worked hard was successful. So I just literally, I don't know, you guys, because like, I don't know what it was, but I think it was just Mason. I literally did not let any excuses slow me down. People that told me I couldn't be successful, people close to me, it fired me up. I was like, watch me be successful. And so I encourage you to do the same thing. Don't be that girl that joins and quits a week later. You guys, I was ignorance on fire, and I encourage you to do the same thing. Be excited, even if you don't know what you're talking about. Like, people would talk to me, and I was like, let me check on that. Like, I don't know. And I was just like, wow, like so crazy. Anyways, month 3, we promoted to Diamond. You guys, and Diamond is like a life-changing rank. I didn't even know what Diamond meant. I don't even know how I got there. People were like, when I heard Diamond is the license to print money, I was like, Googling how to get to Diamond. What does Diamond mean? How to make money as a diamond. Dude, everything you can learn on YouTube, okay? We earned a $10,000 bonus, okay? And then it's important to say, 3rd month we went diamond. It was actually the 4th month, but our first full 3 calendar months. And you guys, everybody that had been watching me for the first 2 months, 3 months, came around that month. They were like, okay, I'm done watching you post about the business. Let's do this. Okay, I'm done watching you post about this hair growth pill. I want to grow my hair. The next month, we promoted to double diamond. We earned $40,000 just in bonuses. And I'm like sitting over here, I'm like, dude, I got fired from Subway. Like, and I'm not joking when I say that. I actually got fired from Subway. So here I am from my phone, like little Jackie, and I'm like 40 grand. I quit both my jobs and I started taking this really seriously. Now, I've been doing this full time. So in March will be my 2 years. We just promoted to presidential diamond on my account. Mike's account that I run is triple diamond. We've made over $150,000 just in bonuses in 2 years, under 2 years, and we make multiple 6 figures from this job. And I don't say that to brag. I'm saying that because you need to know that anybody can do this business, okay? It's changed our life. I'm not going to get so into it, but you guys, it's changed our life in more ways than you can know. Like we had $60,000 in credit card debt. Like that's draining. That was like our interest of like we couldn't even afford the interest payments. All our daughter knows now, it's both her parents' home. Like it's honestly given us the most like freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. And my goal now is to help everybody on this team that wants it experience it. Okay. Now, first thing that you need to know coming into this is you can do it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what you think limitations you have on yourself. I don't care if you have $100,000 in your bank account, negative $500,000 in your bank account. You can come into this industry and decide you're going to be successful. The reason why you hear people say that nobody makes money in this business is because most people give up on their dreams when it gets hard. Most people, when they get uncomfortable, they retract from what they're doing. And when you retract from doing this, you step back from your business is closed. So I want you guys to decide right now. You are either going to jump in both feet and you're going to make this happen for you and your family, or just understand that if you don't treat this like a business, you're not going to get business pay. There is no middle. There is no skipping the hustle. Everything that you need to be successful in this can be taught, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to do it, okay? With my team, people that I personally enrolled, but anybody on this team, what I have learned in this business, I will never drag you to do it. I won't drag you to the top. I will show you the way. You are going to have to put the work in. It's going to be hard sometimes. It's going to be frustrating. You're going to feel like you're banging your head against the wall. That's just what being a business owner does, you guys. So, or what being a business owner involves. So that's kind of my disclaimer, but knowing that you can do it, knowing that you can have it all with this business, and knowing that the people that are here guiding you are not just guessing. I'm saying if you follow these tricks and tips, you will be successful. If you're consistent, you will be successful. Okay. Now I'm going to break down kind of what our business is. Cause when I started, everyone was like, you're doing a pyramid scheme. I was like, am I doing a pyramid scheme? Like, I don't even know what a pyramid scheme is. Okay. So let's just debunk that right now. First thing, pyramid schemes have no products. The only way they get paid is if you recruit other people that invest money to have no products. Okay, so obviously we have products, so we're not a pyramid scheme, and we don't get paid by recruiting people. If you enroll a distributor and they never work their business, we make $0. In this business, we are successful when our team is successful. So when you see somebody trying to help you, it's because they want to see you successful. Like, we want to see the most millionaires on this team ever. And I know that makes you probably think I'm crazy, but like, I'm seeing the paychecks that are coming in for people on this team. We're such a new team. I know we're going to get there. It's just, are you coming or not? Okay. So what we do as distributors for It Works is they're a $1 billion brand. They've been around for 17 years. They have all these products, something for everybody. And instead of them spending money on advertisements, marketing, storefront, people to ring through your products, endorsing celebrities, right? Like, think about Nike. Think about all these other $1 billion brands that are doing things like that. Think about the budget that goes into advertising, marketing, all that. We cut that budget out. We don't have that. And instead of endorsing celebrities, they endorse us, people that get fired from Subway. And so you can decide how you want to work this business. You can work it doing vendor events, face-to-face parties, wedding shows. Don't know. I don't even know. I don't really do face-to-face that much, but however you want to do that, you can. Or you can work social media. Really, the best way to do this is a little bit of mixture of both. But let's talk about social media. Okay, so social media. What I love about it is you don't have to carry inventory, okay? You can be sitting in a town of 300 people with no stop sign and have a multi-million-dollar business if you wanted to. You have access to everybody in the world with your phone. Now I'm gonna give you some numbers just so we can open our minds here, okay? It Works has about 100,000 paid distributors right now. The world has 7 billion people in it, okay? So when I say this is like a ground floor opportunity, this is a ground floor opportunity. And for me, I felt like everybody knew about It Works, but what I learned as I grew this business on social media was a lot of people have no idea what it is. And so really at the end of the day, your job is to advertise, your job is to market, your job is to talk to people, and the person who does that the best is just gonna win. You're gonna be the person that you want to stand out. And that's the mindset you have to have at the beginning of this. You're not going to come in knowing really much, probably. You're probably not going to know how to talk to people, how to post. You just have to tell and train yourself that you're going to be the best at it. So You know, a lot of people will come into this business and they don't put the effort in. They're just going to copy and paste posts and not really know why. You want to be successful, get on YouTube, learn why we're posting this way, learn why why we're posting to attract distributors, what we're like, how we're wording it. Like, you guys, invest in yourself, and you don't have to invest money. This is just your time. This is just you not going on Netflix and you going to YouTube instead and saying Jade Looper distributor enroller. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's it. Okay, so you have to know that your job is just talking to people. It's showing people what we have. Okay, now, if you've just got started in the business, I'm going to walk through kind of what your goal is, okay? First things first, you want to make sure that you're walking, sorry, I'm trying to read the thing and I'm like, as soon as I try to read and talk at the same time, I'm like, that didn't go well. Okay, make sure that you're in the welcome to your new distributor page. No, what is it called? Welcome to your new adventure. Make sure you're working through that page. It's 12 steps, really, really basic. It kind of shows you, like, you know, what a loyal customer is, what a retail customer is, how to log into your e-suite, really basics. From there, you should be also added into our team page, which is also called team page. We're going to have to work on a new name for that because that's like the most unoriginal. Like, everyone else has these like cool names. Ours is like team page. So we'll work on that. Right now it's called team page. The other page is called signing loyal customers and distributors. Okay. Team page is where we're active. Ask questions in there, scroll through it, look through the files, just pick around. You can search keywords. The signing loyal customer and distributors page is going to be post ideas, message ideas, Instagram stories, all of that. Okay, so if you're not added, message your upline. If your upline isn't active, message me on Facebook and I'll get you added. So once you've worked through those pages, your goal instantly is to sign 5 loyal customers ASAP. Okay, so let's quickly go over what a loyal customer is. We have 2 ways to purchase: retail, loyal customer. Retail is a one-time price or one-time purchase, full price, no discount. You walk in, you walk out, full price. Most commonly, loyal customer is what you're going to sell. Couple reasons. One, we have an amazing loyal customer program. It's free to become a loyal customer, and it's just really flexible. They get 40% off all of our products, and they earn perk points. So every time they shop, they actually get 10% back that they get to spend on free product, and they just get access to all the deals we have. So if you ever have like a buy one, get one or a promotion, loyal customers get access to it first. Okay, how do you become a loyal customer? A loyal customer just means that somebody gets to try at least one product a month for at least 3 months to get your discount, which is 40% off. After the 3 months, there's no commitment. They can just turn it off, not order anymore, but they keep the discount for life. And so what's awesome about this is truly residual income. You are getting paid on your customer for at least 3 months, but your customers, you guys, our products are amazing. And It Works has done a lot on our back end where they're sending offers to the customer. You know, oh, you have this much to spend, you get this as a free product, free shipping. They're sending that direct to the customer. So every time that they're ordering, you're making residual commission. So picture how over time, as your organization grows, I encourage you, I'm going to put this in the comments. If you go on YouTube and search on, you see, I literally can't talk and type. Power of One. Oh, I just responded to somebody privately and said that. If you search Power of One by Cami Dempsey, it just shows, like, you know, a lot of people are freaked out that they can't enroll a lot of people, but if you just enroll one person, it just shows how it multiplies and how that residual builds and builds and builds, and what your team and paycheck would look like in a year from now. And what I'm going to tell you is this next year is going to happen fast, regardless if you work this business or not. You're going to have life happen to you. Your kids are going to be sick. You're going to get fired for your job. You and your boyfriend are going to break up. All that's going to happen. But the beauty of this business is that when all those things happen, this business works around you not working around a boss telling you when you can have the day off. Look at your situation where you are right now and ask yourself, in 1 year, if you are in the exact same position as you are today, financially, you know, health-wise, family-wise, anything else-wise, I don't know, would you be happy? Dude, for me, I was like, no, I was so broke. I'm like, I would be devastated. And let that be your motivation. Because you are going to look back in a year from now if you don't change something right now. And it is going to be the same, because nothing changes if nothing changes. And that's why so many people are in the same rat race of life. And that there's a reason that, you know, 90% of people work for 10%, because that 90% gave up on their dreams. You guys, I'm a quitter. I can't tell you how many gym memberships I have, how many times I've tried to start a diet. Like, I'm not this like crazy, like motivated. I just understand that life is expensive. So don't think that you need to be like Like I'm not motivated. Like I am motivated, but I'm not really that motivated. Just decide, you guys. That's where it starts, okay? No one's going to do this for you. No one's going to save you. Nobody's going to come knock on your door and put food on your family's table. It's up to you, okay? So decide. And if you are like me and you've quit everything else before this, now it's different, all right? And I am like just proof that you can do that. And I seriously, like, I'm not special. You know, sometimes the internet plays tricks on us. Like I'm really a normal, weird person. And if I can do this business, I have full faith that everybody can do this business, okay? So let's share screens. We're going to go over, we're just going to go over a couple of resources, okay? Where to find things, everything like that. So first things first, this is your e-suite, okay? This is what you pay for $20 a month for. For your first month, you can turn this off. It's not required to do your business. I'll tell you guys, honestly, I didn't use my e-suite until I could take it as a profit from my business. It helps your business immensely. It's not required, okay? A lot of people, you're gonna hear a lot of, like, I'm just gonna be real with you guys. A lot of top earners, they're gonna encourage you to run an auto ship. They're gonna encourage you to do all these things. And yes, I mean, auto ships, like product of the product, I suggest it 100%. You're gonna sign more customers. But I like to be real. And at the beginning of my business, I didn't have $100 spent on products. I needed to make money. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys how you can do that. So you log into your e-suite, okay? This is going to be where you find kind of like everything. So I'll just quickly walk through. Messages, not sure, I've never used it. Commissions, this is going to be where you find your commissions. So on the 15th of every month we get paid. On the 8th, typically, sometimes before, you're going to be able to log in, click commissions, and view your e-suite, okay? Or view your commissions, okay? I'm just going to show you guys something here. Like, I'm going to show you guys, because sometimes people are like, oh, let's see, like, this is my first paycheck, okay? Like, I need you guys to see, like, this does not happen overnight, okay? $53, okay? And I'm not showing you guys this to, like, do it, like, I'm not trying to, I know some people are like, oh, we should talk about money, but, like, I feel like in these businesses, people are like, can you really make money? And I'm just going to straight up show you, yes, you can make money, okay? $53. I worked very hard this first month. 11 cents an hour, I worked it out. I worked very hard. Most people quit, okay? Kept the momentum going. I did not stop this business. Next paycheck, $340. You guys, that was life-changing. How many people would $340 change your situation? Because for me, like, changed my life, honestly. And it grew and grew and grew, okay? Stick with this business. If you're not consistent, you will not take off with this business. It's like an airplane taking off a runway. You have to go hard and fast on the ground in order to get off the ground. If you're stopping, starting, questioning, doubting yourself, you're never going to get off the ground. Okay? Reports. This is as your team grows, you're able to view, like, you know, just everything in here, like, you know, volume totals for your team, everything like that. Just reports, we won't get into it too much because this is pretty basic, but it's a great tool. Rank shows you how much you need for your next rank. Document library. Okay, so I'm 0% green. That means, like, I literally don't know anything about anything. Okay, I just know sign distributors, sign customers, put them in the system, and chart. That's all I know. But if you're someone that wants to read the compensation plan, read about the products, all that stuff, that would be in here. Okay. And so just on the left-hand side, like compensation, promotions, anytime there's a promotion, there's like all like the question and answers in here. I don't really know. I never use it. Auto shipment. This is where you set up your auto shipment. Orders, you can enroll customers through here and order for yourself. So if I wanted to enroll a customer, I would just click enroll new customer. As you guys can see, there is United States, Canada. These are all the countries we're in right here. They're all here, right here, okay? Loyal customer, distributor, retail customer. Those are the three kind of people we're bringing into this business. Support is like customer service. So if you're like, oh man, I forgot to, I don't know, whatever you forgot to do, you can just go in here and like they'll answer you. It's great. Okay, that's eSuite. Next thing, website, you guys, okay? So a lot of people get overwhelmed with how many products we have. Don't, because really, like, you don't want to sit here and advertise all of these products, okay? The thing with social media is it requires consistency. So if you're posting about the shake and then the oils and then the wraps and then the coffee, like, you're not allowing your audience to follow anything. My suggestion to you guys is choose 5 products that you are just going to repeatedly feature. I'm talking like every day. You guys, I have my 5 to 6 and I've been posting about them for 3 months every single day consistently. Like, I strategically said like 3 months ago, I'm going to post about these 5 products. And guess what happened? That's all I sell. I sell keto coffee out my butt because that's all I post about. I share it every single day. I have it in my story. I have it on my Facebook, everywhere. And people subconsciously think losing weight, keto coffee, Jackie. And it's like, boom, they just come. And again, it doesn't come all right away, but consistency. So find 5 products, okay? So my 5, if you guys are wondering, keto coffee, chocolate greens, I advertise those together. What else do I have? The cleanse, hair, skin, nails, and keto energy. Those are like my 5, okay? So what I suggest you do is just go to shop and just look at our products. You guys, lifestyle, you can go under Keto Works. These have all of our, you know, this shows all the pricing. So you can see we're in the United States here at the top. So, you know, this is the US pricing. 30 is the loyal customer, 50 is the retail price. And again, loyal customer, 1 order a month for 3 months. Now, people typically don't have an issue with that because these products are results-based, okay? If you want to lose 15 pounds drinking the coffee, it's not magic coffee. You're not just going to drink 1 bag and lose 15 pounds. Like, you want to use these for at least 3 months. And so people often are doing the loyal customer program, okay? If you want to read about these products, what you're going to want to do is click Keto Coffee. It's going to bring you up to this new sheet. Now, here's a little trick for you. If somebody says, what does keto coffee do? And you're like, dude, I have no idea. Okay. You don't want to just copy and paste them or send them to your website. You want to take this pretty much and make it into a sentence. It should be no longer than 4 or 5 sentences. Do not word vomit on people. Keep it short and sweet. Pretend you're in front of them. If someone asks you, what does keto coffee do? You're not going to be like, well, it burns fat, has MCT, and it's $35, and this is a loyal customer. Like you want to act like you're talking to them. Like, let that conversation go back and forth, right? So we'll give you some examples of conversations after. But if somebody asks for product info on an actual product, I don't like to send people to my website until they're ready to order. I click view product info, and I just screenshot them this for those people that are like, okay, you know, like asking all these crazy questions, like everything is in here, okay? So that's your website. You can also have people enrolled directly on your website. So you would have made a website when you started. Mine is JackieDaring.itworks.com. If you're not sure what yours is, just go into your eSuite, click settings, click website, and it's gonna be right here, okay? Now, when you try to send your website over Messenger, it's not going to let you on Facebook. So either text it to them or send it as a picture. So I just go to my website on my phone and then I crop the website and I just send it to them as a picture. Okay. So that's the website. Now we're going to quickly just show you, I'm just going to quickly show you guys some team page stuff here. Just a couple things, a couple resources. Let me just close this chat because it will never end. It'll never ever turn off. Turn off active status. Turn off active status for all contacts. Goodbye. Okay, first thing, the team page, okay? This is your team page. This is where everything happens. This is where the magic happens, okay? It's very active. Don't get overwhelmed. Just use it as a resource. Best way to go if you get lost is click announcements. It's going to bring up everything current, okay? This is a Boom contest, $100 cash. We do it every month. Any enrollments that you have, loyal customer or distributor, you're going to screenshot them in here. Just keep them numbered. We do a draw for $100 cash every single month. Here's Host to Post. You guys, if you don't know what Host to Post is, get on Host to Post. It's going to change your whole business. It's going to sign you so many customers, and it's going to grow your network like crazy. Okay? You can click this video and watch it. And in the comments, here are just all the entries, okay? So I'm going to really quickly break it down for you, but watch the video. Host to Post is basically you asking somebody to put up a post for you in exchange for being entered in to win cash that we do every single month. You don't have to put the cash out. I do that. They get entered into the draw, okay? Under discussion, I mean, again, this is pretty, like, just check in. Like, what I do is I just turn on notifications for this page. And, yeah, there's just like questions, like people are posting, I don't know, there's lots in here, okay? Next page, this is the game changer page if you are new. It's called Sign Loyal Customers and Distributors. Now in here, you're gonna have a ton of post examples, you're gonna have a ton of message examples, you're gonna have a ton of product definitions. Okay, So this is like a video explaining how it works. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Here is where you're gonna have all the things that you can reuse, okay? Instagram stories. If you're not using Instagram for your business, you can go on YouTube. Actually, I'm doing another Instagram training this week, so we'll redo that. But if you wanna watch Instagram trainings, there's a ton. But Instagram stories are a huge way to grow your business, okay? So keeping those, you can use any of these. If you're not sure how to use Instagram story, again, you can learn. Just type in like Instagram stories, it works. Or, you know, I have an Instagram story video. Jocelyn Yates has a really good one. Just learn, everything can be taught. Nobody that you see successful in this business came in and just knew how to do all this stuff, okay? And then we have all the products separated by posts. So immunity is a new product. In the comments, you're gonna have a ton of product post ideas. Hair, skin, nails, again, a ton in the comments. Coffee, Black Friday deals, which is done. So we're just gonna delete that so we don't confuse anybody. Greens, collagen, keto energy. Yes, we still have that, so we'll keep that. Business posts assigned distributors. Okay. Quick side note. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I am like, same with Caitlin. I can speak for Caitlin on this. I don't know if she's on here, but mass enroller for distributors. I enroll anywhere from like 20 to 40 a month. And I know Caitlin is a little bit higher than me, but we're not competitive. It's fine. She beat me. It's fine. Anyways. Okay. We don't message for distributors ever. I never message someone and say, will you join my team? Why? Because everybody does that. And you want to be different than everybody. You want to use attraction marketing. So in this comments, you're going to see a ton of examples of business posts, okay? And you're going to want to read through these and make sure that they're like, they fit your story, because these are just copied from other people. You know, a lot of my posts, a lot of Caitlin's posts. Just change it to you. Like, this is literally what I did at the beginning of my business. I had no idea how to write a lifestyle post to attract distributors. I was just going to people's pages and posts that made me feel like I would join her team, because that made me feel some type of way. I literally just copied the post and changed the name, the kid's name to my name, or my kid's name. And I don't suggest doing that for your whole business, but at the beginning, fake it till you make it. Copy the right people. And here are all the right people. So, okay, so we got a bunch of pictures in there. You guys, if you see a post like this and you're going to use it, put up a picture with it. Facebook has an algorithm. Posts with pictures get viewed more, okay? So there's so many in here. And as you guys can see, these are like when I'm saying I post these, like I post these every day, multiple times a day. That's how I sign so many distributors. Doesn't happen overnight. Again, I posted for like almost 2 months with nobody buying or joining, but it's the consistency of these posts, because what you don't realize is people are watching you. But if someone looks at your page and has to wonder if you're still doing this business, they're going to sign with somebody else, 100%, okay? Cleanse posts, comments in the comments here, keto creamer posts, host to post, you guys. These are a ton of host to post examples, wordings, like, you guys, this is like everything laid out for you. Interactive posts, Instagram stories, again, hundreds list messages, ketones, wraps, like there's everything in here. Like, you guys, and even at the bottom, like scripts, okay? Like I have this copied in my notes, okay? Like in my phone. And look at this, like it's just top leaders scripts. Like literally, you guys, like you can use any of these, okay? So that's the signing loyal customer and distributor page. You guys, again, you're gonna want to just know that this at the beginning of your business, it's not just gonna be like an instant, like, oh, this is easy. Like you're gonna trial and error. You're gonna try things that work, try things that doesn't work. That's fine, okay? Now, what should your goal be? Like okay, a lot of people have worked through the training and they've put their first post up, and it's like, okay, now what am I supposed to do on a day-to-day? Okay, so this is where if you have a pen and paper, write this down, okay? I'm going to break down what I do every single day for you and how I do it, okay? Again, consistency is key in this business. Success leaves clues, and every single person that you see successful in this business at the top of this company, all of them are consistent. So don't try and reinvent the wheel. Like a lot of people come in and they try and like do things that they think you're going to allow them to skip the hustle. Like, no, you just be consistent, do these things. You are going to have a thriving business on social media. Okay. First thing, posting. Okay. You have to view your social media as your open for business sign. Now that freaks a lot of people out. And I know at the beginning of my business, I wasn't exactly like very active on, like I was, but I wasn't like posting, like I kind of just like creeped people. So for me, like, I came into this and I'm thinking like, okay, well, how am I going to post in a way that where people don't think I'm annoying or spammy or something? Okay. And if you're thinking that, let me know. Like, let me know if you guys are feeling that. I'm just reading the comments. Oh, you can send in a secret link. Nice. Yeah, for your website, so you can turn it off. People can. I don't know I think you have to call in orders now. I don't think people can enroll on your website anymore. You guys, honestly though, think about it this way. Like, you guys, you're in a business, and if you're truly looking at this as a business, like, invest $20 a month into yourself. Like, skip Starbucks for the month and invest that $20 into yourself. Like, if you're going to be serious about making an income, like $20 to run a global business, like, what that's allowing you to do is not have to handle product. You can sell to somebody in Texas if you're in Canada. You know, like, don't, like, you have to, now is the time where you need to switch from employee mindset to business mindset. Employee mindset is looking for a way out when it gets hard. It's looking for a way not to invest in yourself. You're looking for, you know, the easy way out, you know, least amount of work for the most amount of money. It's not how that works. That's why people get into these ruts. Employees, they work, they get paid. They work, they get paid. They work, they get paid. They work for 8 hours, they get paid for 8 hours. You're never going to make money on that 8 hours again. You want to go make more than 8 hours pay, you got to work, you got to put more hours in. And guess what? You only have 24 hours in a day. A business, you guys, this is how it works. You work, you get paid. And then you work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. And people quit at that stage because they just can't see the bigger picture. You work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. You get paid, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid. That is residual income. And if you don't understand it, look it up, because you need to understand it in this business. $20 to run a website that allows you to sell all over the world is worth it. It's only worth it if you're going to have a business mindset and come into it, though, and actually treat this as a business. If you're not going to, it's not worth spending $20 because that's just $20 you don't have to spend. You know what I mean? Like, so have that mindset. So now you're going to come into this business and you have to figure out what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. So you're posting, okay? If you don't feel that you feel comfortable posting on social media because you care about what people are going to think about you, okay, this is the best advice I'm going to give you. And I'm really red. I know I come across as like, I'm like really intense, but I got no time to waste. I'm just going to tell you how it is. None of these people are ever going to pay your bills. Dude, I started this business. I created a whole new Instagram account. I was blocking people from my posts. You think people care at the end of the month whether there's food on your table or not? Like, people are going to give their opinions. Ask them what bill they're paying of yours this month and watch how quiet they get. Most people can't even afford to feed themselves, let alone give advice on how you should feed your family. At the end of the day, the most women that make over $100,000 a year do it through network marketing. This is not a question of whether or not it works. We're not a scam. We're featured in Forbes magazine. We're in the Wall Street Journal. Don't let small minds around you that don't understand affect your decision on this. We are a billion-dollar brand, and are you going to come get the money off the table or not? Don't take advice from people that aren't successful in network marketing. I did that for so long. I'd ask my friend that did like 20 businesses. I'd be like, man, should I do it works? She's like, oh no, that's just, nobody makes money. And I was like, dude, like, I mean, this chick's on like company number 30. Start looking at people that are doing where you want to go. Listen to them. Listen to the people doing it. Go find the people that are doing it. Okay. Now, so again, if your people are going to care about you posting, whatever. Okay. But on the other hand, I don't think that you should come into this business spamming people. That's not going to get you anywhere. Remember, you have to think that whenever you're posting on your timeline, whoever is looking at it, they have 10 other It Works distributors, let alone Scentsy, Unique, all these other things on their cell phone, on their page. And Forbes magazine says in the next 5 years, 75 million people are going to start a business like this. Why? Because life is expensive and people don't have any more than 24 hours in a day and they need to make money. And so congratulations, you guys are ahead of the curve. You're ahead of it. So are these 75 million people going to join your team? Man, I'll take like 1% of that. Like, if I could just have like 0.5% of that. Or are you going to finally figure it out after it's like everybody's doing it and now you're going to join their team, right? Figure it out now. It's going to be hard. It's going to be worth it. Okay. You got to set yourself apart from everybody else. Don't just get on there and start posting. Like, you don't need to puke It Works all over these people. In fact, if you look at people that are, successful on social media. So let me give you a few names right now. Write these down. Okay. You can follow me, Caitlin Reddick. Okay. Who else we got? I'm like, oh my gosh, who am I thinking of? Okay, Jade Hooper. Who else we got? We got Stephanie Dunn, #1 income earner. 8 years ago, she was in welfare lines with food stamps. Her last paycheck was $222,000 for the month. It's fine. Yes, I know. I was like, sorry, what? Like 200, like, I know, dude. They're the most humble people you've ever met. Mike and I had dinner with them at Marks Island, and like, we're over, like, she's like, yeah, my goal is 500,000 a month. I'm like, mine too. Like, this is awkward. All right. But anyways, it just shows anybody can do this. Do you think Stephanie Dunn 8 years ago waiting in a line to get food stamps felt like she was? No, it just shows anybody can do this business. They just have hustle. Okay. Find people that are successful in this business. Look at their page. They are not going to be, it works all day. Nobody wants to see that. And that's why people get annoyed with people that do these kind of businesses. Separate yourself. Be you. Incorporate this business into your life, okay? So when you're feeding your baby, even if you've just started, take a picture and say, I'm so thankful that I can work this business at home. I can't believe I get to run a social media business from my phone, and I'm talking to one person off Instagram who wants to grow their hair, and I'm so excited. You guys, I said that for like 3 months, and I was talking to nobody on Instagram. I was always like, I'm talking to one more person. I'm like, who are these people? Like, I don't know. Fake it till you make it. Don't lie. Don't say you're making money when you're not. Nothing like that. Be honest, but show where you're going, you know? So what do you have to, okay, I'm going to go through the questions after. Sorry, I'm already reading these and I'm already distracted. Okay. So you're going to be posting, you're just going to be incorporating this business into your life. So the kind of post that you want to be doing every single day. Okay. I'm going to break it down for you. 1, you need to be talking about the business. You need to be talking about what this business is doing for you, what it will be doing for you, where you are going. Okay. My first paycheck was $30. I wasn't talking about a $30 paycheck. I went to the gas tank, I filled it up, took a picture, and I was like, I can't believe it works, paid for my gas this month. You guys, so many people were in my inbox after that, not because I was sitting here saying I made all this money, but because I said my side business fills my gas tank. And what you guys don't know is so many people on your timeline, myself included, even though I was working 60 hours a week, pretending like I had it all together, I was struggling to put gas in my car. So when I saw stuff like that, I didn't just jump on it, but you better believe I was watching. Like, I was sitting there being like, hey, is this girl serious? Little things, you know, buying a coffee. Think about how many moms have to budget to buy a coffee because the money just isn't there. The little things, you guys, little wins. This business isn't about making thousands of dollars a month. It's about showing people that you can make 100, 500, 1,000, okay? Posting about what this business is doing for you, what it's going to do for you. Those are the posts that you can find in the Signing Loyal Customer Distributor page, examples that say post to sign distributors. We call those lifestyle posts. Again, on YouTube, how to rate a lifestyle post, Jade Hooper. I'm telling you guys, Jade Hooper is like, oh, she's like my best friend. She doesn't even know. I'm like, you taught me everything I know. Second thing, you need to be talking about the products, because you need to be posting about the 2 people that you want to bring into your business, potential customers, potential distributors. If you're posting for products, you're not going to sign distributors. If you're posting for distributors, you're not going to sign for products. Choose 5 products, go to the Signing Loyal Customer and Distributor page, and just use those posts. Change the wording up a little bit. You guys, Facebook has an algorithm. It's strict. If you're using my post or anybody's post, feel free. Use all of our posts, but just change the wording a little bit. Throw a filter on the picture. Go under the radar for Facebook. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a little trick. I'm just going to quickly share my screen with you. So what I used to do is I used to go Jade Hooper. If I knew I wanted to post about greens, I would search Jade Hooper Greens on Facebook. What's going to come up is this bar at the top, okay? I went to posts. All of her posts that have the word greens in it come up. That is how I got to Double Diamonds straight up. Like, honestly, I didn't have product. I was literally just finding posts that made me feel like, I was like, I would buy that, or like, I like how that makes me feel. And that's what I was doing, okay? So posting about where this business is taking you every single day, you guys. Not every couple days, not once a day. You guys, if anybody has to scroll down on your timeline, it's not going to work. People are going to be on in the morning. People are going to be on in the afternoon. People are going to be on the night. People are in different time zones. You've got to catch all those people. A lot of people have the right idea with this business, but they're not doing it enough. You have to do more of those things. But keeping in mind that you don't want to spam, okay? So if you go down my page, I'm just going to show you guys. I know this is like a lot of info, but just bear with me because it's like info that really, really helped me. Okay, my page, okay? It's not like it works. Like, it's not like everything isn't it works. Work from home. Like, I don't want somebody to look at my page and be like, oh, not one of those people. Like, it's just me. I'm posting as if I was, you know, like, I'm not like just it works. Like, this is a lifestyle post, but it's not a picture of an it works box or apps. It's my kids, and people are going to like that post just because it's my kids. You know, I have just, you know, Laurel's post in there, a video. I have a product post. You guys, this is it. Like, do you guys see how it's not just like it works, it works, it works? I incorporate it. Okay. So far we have product posts every day. I do about 2 to 3 times a day. Lifestyle posts, I do multiple times a day. I have interactive posts. You know, what's for dinner? Like, do you agree with co-sleeping? Okay, sometimes I like to stir the pot just enough, but not all the way. Don't post politics. Don't post things that people get heated about. Just post things where people are going to interact with you, okay? If you love Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump, just keep it to yourself, okay? Like, who cares? You don't want to offend anybody, okay? You don't want to offend anybody. You just want to bring people into your business regardless of their whatever they believe in. Like, who cares? They're people, everybody's people, okay? Okay, next thing. You need to be reaching out to people. This is important to do with posting. If you are posting and not reaching out to people, you are not going to get business because posting is not asking. I can tell, well, I mean, you might get some, but it's going to run out, okay? A lot of people want to talk to you. They want to hear from you, but they're not going to message you and ask you about your hair growth system. Whereas if you message someone that likes your post and say, hey, thanks for liking my post. Are you interested in growing your hair? I got 1 spot open at a discount. Are you interested in some info? Like, how low pressure is that? Are you interested in some info? It's not, are you interested? If they say yes, are you going to buy? You're just generating leads, okay? Generating leads is what you want. Actually, I'm going to put another video in the comments. This is a really good one. Jade Hooper. And also, there's another one called Sealing the Deal. I remember watching these at the beginning of my business. They're both really short, and it like changed everything for me, okay? Another thing you want to be doing is reaching out. So people that like your posts, you guys on Facebook, I reach out for host to post. That is how I sign, like, you know, 15 to 20 customers a month, easy, from host to post. Okay. Now, again, if you don't know what that is, I was looking for this. This is how unorganized I am. This hat was in my binder. Like, that's my life. Okay. If I get this business, anybody can. And host to post, you guys, it's so key. If you haven't like figured out host to post, you need to. It's going to grow your network. Huge. Okay. It's also going to get you to sign customers. So what I do is I print off my friends list and I message 50 a day and I reach out to people. And because of the consistency of posting, opening my doors for business and messaging, welcoming people in, the consistency of it allows me to mass enroll. Okay. Also, every single day, you want to be growing your network on Facebook and Instagram if you're using Instagram as a platform. You could be posting the correct posts all day long. You could have the best posts, everything. But if you are not growing the eyes looking at your posts, it's going to run out, okay? This is a good analogy that I was sent, and I'm like, this made me open my eyes, okay? This little square represents everybody that you know, this little square right here, okay? Everybody you know in your warm market is what we call it. Your mom, your friends, people you went to school with, everybody, okay? Now, let's assume that a small percentage of those people right there in the corner, see that? Those are the people that are going to join your team and buy from you. Realistically, not everybody is going to join and buy from you. That's just not how it works. And that's where a lot of people join these businesses and they're like, oh, my mom's not even buying from me. Like, how is this other person going to buy from me? Dude, your mom's probably not going to buy from you. My mom was so cutthroat. She was like, do not talk to me about this. Do not talk to my friends about this. And now she's on my team. Isn't that funny? Funny how that works, right? Okay. So these are the people that are going to buy from you in that little corner. Now, just because you've joined a business, let's be real red with you. Nobody owes it to you, okay? Nobody owes anything to you. So out of this little percentage of people that are eventually going to join your team or buy from you, some of them may do it now, some of them may do it in a month, 3 months, a year. Took my mom 2 years, okay? So obviously, in order for you to have a thriving business, you need to start reaching everybody else in the world, and that's the 7 billion other people. We can't rely on this. Don't wait for this. Start growing your network, okay? So I grow my network every day on Facebook and on Instagram. You guys, I have videos on my YouTube that go into this extensively, so I'm not going to go into it I'm not going to go way into it, but to break it down simply, On Facebook, how I'm growing my network, okay? This is my mindset. I'm in Canada. I love to network in the States. I love to network in the States because we have more products there and they're cheaper, and I don't know, I just love the States. So I intentionally on Facebook will go to a group. I will search like a baby boutique in the US, or I think of who my market is. You know, I want to connect with moms, students, basically anybody between the ages of 18 and 60. So where are they going to be? Well, they're going to be following boutiques at universities, hair salons, daycares. It's limitless. Restaurants, if you have a certain kind of dog that you like, you know, they might be on a dog group. I'll just search people. I'll search pages. Like, this is what I do. I love Texas. A lot of you guys, if I've enrolled you, you're probably from Texas. I'm just curious. Is anybody from Texas on here that I enrolled? I'm just curious. So what I would do is I would search in like Texas, okay? Now I can go to groups. I can go, this is what I love going after universities, because students, they want to make money. If you're a student, go to universities, okay? So I'm assuming that anybody that's active on this page probably has been to or goes to the Texas University. I'm just going to go to their recent post of this. I don't know what this is. And I just interact with females. I don't really spend too much time like looking. I'm just like, you look normal. I'll add you and you. And sometimes this will come up and I'll confirm it, but I don't go crazy. I just do like 25 a day on Facebook. Post to post is a great way to expand your network. Instagram, same idea. I have this video on my Instagram, but I'll search a boutique. I'll Google. Like, this is my mindset, okay? I'm like, this is like how simple it is. And what I'll do sometimes is I'll focus on like one state or province for months. Like, I'll do like a 2-month push where everybody I follow is going to live in Texas. And you guys would be surprised with how many people I'm getting from Texas, like down the road, you know, like I'm being so intentional. I did that with Alaska. Like, think about how limitless this is. Like, my mindset used to be like, okay, Alaska. I could be so wrong when I say this because I feel like people are like, do you live in Canada? Do you live in an igloo? And I'm like, dude, what the, like, where have you been? But I feel like in Alaska, like at the very top, like maybe they don't have business, like a lot of business opportunity. Maybe they don't have a health food store. So I would be like, well, I'm going to come in there and show them how to do it. So I'd be like, Alaska, you know, businesses, let's say, or like Alaska restaurants, right? So I'd search, or Alaska real estate company, Alaska school, anything. I would go find this place on Facebook because I know that probably if they're following it, they live in Alaska and they probably like to eat there. And I'm going to go friend some people. That's it. Instagram, same thing. And I'm just very intentional with it, and I do it every single day. And as you grow the eyes looking at your posts and your page, people start to get to know you, get to like you, and get to trust you through your posts. But they are only going to do those 3 things if you are allowing them to, which is why when you just post pictures of It Works products, nobody's getting to know you, like you, or trust you. So when I am posting about my kids and me and what I think is funny and doing videos, all these people that I'm growing my network with, they feel like they know me. And then they finally, like, you know, it's not like I'm messaging them to join my team or buy from me. I literally just use attraction marketing. The only time I'm reaching out to them on Facebook is to do host to post. The only time I'm reaching out to them on Instagram is to ask if they want to be a product model. And I have one Instagram message that I use, and like the team probably uses it too. So if you don't have it and you work Instagram, just reach out to your upline and they'll probably have it. If not, just message me. That's all I do. But I do it day in and day out. And, you know, some of you may be thinking like, okay, this is really great and I wish I could do this, but I'm just busy. First of all, we all have the same 24 hours. I'll just tell you. And I understand everybody has different situations, but what I know is the busiest people are the most successful because they know how to get stuff done. So find out when this will work for you. Nobody can tell you when to do it. Nobody is going to call you in the morning and tell you to show up. There's a lot of people on this team, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like we're not like touching base with you every day. There's just too many people. I just assume that people are working until they tell me that they're Black Diamond or they quit. That's it. And so find out when is going to work for you. For me, it was getting up an hour early, and I would come down and I would do an intentional power hour. I still do that. You know, everybody has life happen, but it's just you make time for things that are important to you, and making this income was so important to me. And so I didn't, you know, it's crazy how much, and I'm even bad for this, like this is something that I'm working on. Like, you know, you spend a lot of time on your phone probably just scrolling. And you probably sit there and feel like you're doing a lot of work, but you might not be. And I've been through that where I'll sit down for an hour and I'm like, okay, I've messaged 20 people. When you get yourself a list of things to do and you have an hour, focus on it. Don't respond to people. Don't answer your team. Don't, set time aside in your life. Set time aside in your life for your family where you're not working this business. Set time aside in your life for your kids or your dog or whatever. But set time aside for this business, because again, you can't skip the hustle. And if you want to be successful, you got to just put the time in. So something that I do, I have a daily checklist, and I'll just quickly show it to you guys. And I'm almost done. I do want to be respectful of your time. I appreciate you guys still sticking on with me. This is what I do every single day. This is my list, non-negotiable. I was pushing out a baby and I still got this done. Like literally, I was like live in the hospital. Mike's like, put your phone down. Like what? You like sweat everywhere. Anyways, I follow 500 people on Instagram. Okay. I unfollow people that aren't following me. I do that through an app called Cleaner, because I want to unfollow people that aren't following me back. Because if your Instagram is following 10,000 and you have 500 followers, people are going to be like, what are you doing? You look like you're trying to sell me something, and you don't want to look like that. You don't want to give that vibe. Post minimum 2 lifestyle posts a day. Minimum. You guys, sometimes I'm doing 3, 4, 5, because I know that people are looking at my timeline at different times of the day. If you want to amass and enroll distributors, I'm telling you, this is where it's going to come from. I post at least 2 product posts a day, and I stick with the same products every day, and I post them every single day. My top 4 are this. I try to post every hour to my Instagram story. It should be easy. It's something that I got to work on and get better at. This is the thing that I definitely let slip. My Instagram story is definitely full throughout the day, but it's not every hour. But we have them all made for you guys. So it should be just an easy, bring over, add your own poll to it. It's a great way to get people interacting on your Instagram. And then another thing too is when your Instagram story is always at the top, people are looking at your page more. It makes a huge difference. And months that I promote, I'm on Instagram stories, and that's how I sign a lot of my customers. I add 25 new friends every day to Facebook. Never add from the suggested friends list, because Facebook, again, algorithm, it's going to put people in front of you, suggest friends to you that it thinks have things in common with you. It Works distributors. You're going to get all It Works distributors there. You don't want It Works distributors on your timeline. For me, I actually unfollow everybody on our team, because I don't want to just see It Works, It Works, It Works. You want new people, okay? I message 50 people a day for host to post. I message 50 a day on Instagram. I follow up with potentials that I talked to yesterday. You guys, this is huge, okay? This is another thing I learned at the beginning of my business. The average follow-up is 7 to 21 times before you seal the deal. And so you need to know that the first 7 to 21 times you talk to someone, they probably aren't going to buy from you. Unless you're Caitlin. I always bug her about that. She was like, hey, we met on social media, and she was like, here's my SIN number. Sign me up. The first time I talked to her, I was like, I don't trust you. But now she's a triple diamond, so I guess I trust her. But what I do is, you guys, every time someone tells me they're interested, whether it is the business, the product, I put them in my phone. I put them in my phone, in my notes. Okay. So as you guys can see, this is a huge list of people. I don't, you guys can't see my desk, but I'm not organized. If you can do pen and paper, that's great. I can't. I'm so messy. Literally it says Isabel, potential distributor, Shelly, keto coffee and creamer. And this list goes on forever. Whoops. This list goes on forever. It's long, 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 because I know that people aren't going to follow up with me. That's not their job. It's my job to follow up with them. And so you guys got to have that mentality. So find out how you're going to keep track of people that are interested, and follow up with them. Keep the follow-up simple. Again, if you don't know how to follow up, there's videos for it, but my follow-up would be hey, talked to you yesterday about the keto coffee. I got 1 spot left. Are you interested? So simple. I don't overthink it. I'm just very I watch a YouTube video every single day. I message people who like my posts. So again, if I posted a picture about the cleanse, I'm going to message them. I'm going to screenshot my post, them in a message just to remind them what post I was talking about. And I'm going to say, hey, Anna, thank you so much for the comment on my cleanse post. I saw that you liked it. I actually have 1 spot left at a discount. Are you interested in some info? Boom. There we go. And then I do 30 minutes personal development, because you guys, personal development is huge in this business. You're going to want to quit. You're going to want to quit some days. Every single rank, you guys, at every single rank. Triple diamond, I've wanted to quit my business. And the people that are successful are the ones that just don't quit. That's it. That is it. There is no secret sauce. There's no one person is better than the other. It's literally just like, I am willing to fall on my face longer and more times than most people will. And because of that, I'm going to be able to live a life that most people won't. And everybody in here has the same opportunity. The biggest thing is the belief that you can just do it. Like, so many people are like, oh, I wish I could, or I could, you know, all these excuses. Like, the only thing that's stopping you from getting what you want is the story that you tell yourself as to why you can't do it. Honestly, I don't have the time. Yes, you do. I don't have the money. Well, then you definitely should be doing this business. You know, like, nothing is going to change for you unless you change it. So take this opportunity to be like, I am not going to be the same person I was. If you're not happy with your situation, you may be good. I don't know. But like, for me, it was a big mindset thing. So decide that you're going to do that. Suggestions for personal development. The Secret is amazing. Okay. The Secret and The Strangest Secret. You can YouTube those. You guys, The Secret, I am not even joking you. It changed my life, not just my business. What it is about is just like law of attraction. What you speak out there, you will get back. And if you're sitting there saying, well, I'm a bad customer enroller, I can't sign customers, guess what you're getting back? It's never going to change. If I can't sign distributors, it's never, like, that's what you're getting back. You guys, it talks about writing your goals out and speaking it to an existence. Like, I can't tell you how accurate it is. It's actually scary. Every single month I have a dream board on my wall in the kitchen. I walk by every single day. And I remember making it last month, and I put some really like scary things on it. Like, literally I get goosebumps, like things where I'm like on the top of my dream board, it says, I want to accomplish in March 2019, by March 2019. I wanted to hit Presidential Diamond. I wanted to make $50,000 in 1 month. I wanted to sponsor a kid. I wanted to get Mike to triple. I wanted to have 10 personally enrolled diamonds. Dude, all of them came true this month. Every single one. I checked everything off my dream board. Everything. And it like literally gives me chills. Because 2 years ago, under 2 years ago to this like month, like whatever, a couple months ago, you guys get the point. My paycheck was $53. You guys, like, isn't that trippy? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, in 2 years, like, what job are you going, if someone came to you and was like, okay, I'm going to get you to work super hard for the next 2 years. You're going to get paid not very much at the beginning. You're going to put some work in. It's going to be tough. But in 2 years, you can make $50,000 a month. Man, I would be cutting down people's legs to get there. Like, I would do anything. And this isn't hard labor. What we do isn't hard. You can do it. It's just, are you going to do it? Are you going to let, people's opinions stop you? Are you going to let your self-doubt stop you? Are you going to let the new Netflix series stop you? It's just all up to you. I'm so red. Sometimes people are like, dude, this chick's crazy. But I'll tell you straight up, I'm looking at this Zoom with 48 people on it. And I know that probably, I'll probably see 10 to 20 of you here in the next 6 months. And the rest of you will have quit. You will have given some excuse or some whatever. Your boyfriend and you got in a fight and you just can't get customers because you stopped posting. Dude, I've heard it all. And you're like, half of you are going to be there at the top with us and half of you, I don't know. You guys may find another coach. I don't know. But what I want to say is you can all do it. That's my point. And you guys and I'm not trying to say like this is the only company, like nothing like that. Like do what makes you happy. But just statistically, most people give up because they don't have the mindset of a business owner. And this is going to be like a muscle. You're going to have to train it. You're not just going to walk in and be like, boom, like level 20. Like you got to start at chapter 1. And don't compare somebody's chapter 5 or chapter 20 or chapter 30 to your chapter 1 because everybody has a chapter 1 and you can, whoa. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Okay, there we go. I was like, woo, that was crazy. That was plot twist. Okay. I don't know if that's like congratulations.
Is there something you want to tell us, Jackie? Or Keisha?
No, I'm like laying in bed. Hell no.
Okay.
That's okay. We'll move past it. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay, so that's it, you guys. You get to decide if you want to be successful in this, okay? So at the end of the day, there's no skipping the hustle. So everybody that you see successful, I don't know if Caitlin's still on here, but you guys, Caitlin, is she? No. Caitlin is somebody that I enrolled her of October of last year. She came to me and I remember her. She was like, I hope one day I can make $500 a month. And like, if you guys know Caitlin, like she's very, like we're kind of different. Like, well, we're kind of the same, but we're kind of different. Like she's quiet. She's like very like, you know, just like, she's just like such a nice, like, she's just so nice. And, you know, I know when she came into this business, she was very open about struggling with anxiety, and this business made her very nervous. And she actually tried to quit on me the first night. Back then I was very red. I was like, no, you're not quitting. Now I'm like, okay, it's cool. But I was like, no, you're not quitting. Like, I'm sorry, you signed up. Like, you're not quitting. I like made her do it. You guys, in a year, she's earned $93,000 in bonuses and over like 15 grand a month from this business from home. Like, it just goes to show, like, there's no one type of person. There's no, like, you have to be from here. Literally, you just come in and you do the work. You do it for longer than most people are willing to, and you just learn as you go. Don't take a sign of defeat. You know, don't take somebody not buying from you as a sign it's not for you. Fall down 7, get up 8. That's it, okay? Now, does anybody have questions before I wrap it up? I'm just going to scroll through these questions, but if anybody has anything, like, this is the time. Like, let's talk about it. Any question, not dumb. There's no dumb question, because if you're thinking it, somebody else is thinking it.
I have a question. What if you feel like you're doing too many host posts? Like, you feel like you're like annoying people.
Dude, I'm like, I never feel like I am offering them to win free money. Like, I look at it like I will message this whole book of people. And as I'm messaging this whole book of people, I'm adding new friends every single day. And when I get to the end, I'm reprinting my list and I'm starting off from the top. Like, at the end of the day, you guys, it's a numbers game. So some people are going to message 10 people for host to post a day. They're maybe going to get 2 yeses. They're maybe going to get 1 host to post up, and they maybe will get a customer. If you, like, it's like, are you going to be a fish in a pond with 2 people, or do you want to be a fish in a pond with 5,000 people?
Mm-hmm.
If people get annoyed, like, I've had people be like, no, I don't want to be able to do it. And I just say, like, okay. And I move on. Typically people aren't nasty. Like, the message that I send is pretty, like, low key. And if they are, I delete them because I only got room for 5,000 people. And if that really pisses you off that much, I'm probably going to offend you at some point in my life, because my Facebook is kind of crazy. So I just don't even waste my time. And I just look at it like, I honestly feel like I'm doing people a disservice if I don't tell them about this business. Like, I can't tell you how many people, like, you guys, I've connected with people through host to post. Like, I've got somebody to host a post who someone commented on it and they wanted info on the cleanse and they didn't have money, and then they hosted a post, and then their friends hosted a post, and I've worked my way down and I've signed a rock star distributor. I don't stop. Like, I don't care if people think about me. Like, they're never gonna pay my bills. And I mean, they could host a post and their best friend could need an income so bad and need this opportunity. Like, I don't feel bad about offering this. Like, we've changed too many lives to feel bad about it, you know? And you have to have that same mentality. Like, you're part of a team that is changing lives. And like, if you're new in this business, you have to have that, borrow the confidence from the team until you have your own. Like, you can confidently say to somebody, like, we are one of the fastest growing teams. We have systems that allow, you know, duplication of success. And I just say to people, when people are, I know this asked about host to post, but I'm kind of like taking it off. Like, if someone asks me a question, I'm like, I'm confident I can bring you into this business and show you how to do it. Like, I don't say like, oh, maybe, like, I'm just confident in it. And I'm confident in everything I do with host to post. And you should be too. If they're annoyed with you, they'll tell you, and then just don't message them again. You don't have to delete people that don't want to do it. But I mean, don't base how many people you should be sending host to post to on like what you think that they think. Because you might be thinking worst case scenario. Like, you might be like, oh, people are worried that this is the thing with host to post is like, it's actually like, it's pretty low key way to do things, because you're turning off, like, you're not having these people post things on your wall, right? Like, they're posting it on their wall, and you have a setting in settings, and it's called timeline tag and review. If you turn that to on, that means that anytime that somebody tags you in something, it's not going to show up on your timeline until you approve it. It's not even like people are just like, dude, I'm seeing post after post on your page. Like, it's not even showing up on your page. You know what I mean? So does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, does anybody else unmute yourself if you have a question? And I'm just reading down.
I do really quick, Jackie.
Yes.
Sorry.
I know that voice.
Sorry. Love you, Jackie. I know you know my voice. I'm always bugging her. By the way, you're my Jade, so I love you. But so the one thing that's been driving me crazy is because I've been growing my network like crazy, and I put this up on the team page, but I didn't feel like I understood it really well. Like, I'm growing my team super quickly and I'm getting lots of friends, but I'm worried about, so like I printed out my friends list because just got a printer. I printed out my friends list, but I'm worried that I don't want to cold message people, obviously. So I want to interact with them. And so I'm just confused. So I just started, like, I printed out my friends list and I started like going through and like check marking if I interacted with them. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you just make sure you're not just like randomly messaging people when you're growing it, after you've already messaged so many? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So what I do, and to be honest with you, I don't have for me, for Facebook, it was before on Facebook, we would message people to be like, hi, do you want to try this product? And then I felt like, I'm like, okay, if you've just added them, you don't want to message them that. Like, you need to interact with them first. Post to post, I honestly, you guys, I'm not saying add somebody and message them right away. But what I do is if they've been on my timeline for a week, I know that this is where it all connects. I know they know who I am because I'm posting.
Okay.
I know that they've seen me. But one thing that you can do, and this is what I've started to do, so when I have my binder together and say I start on this page to host a post. So you guys literally, if you have an iPhone, set up text replacement if it's in.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Right? So set up text replacement. It's quick.
Yes,
and easy. You're sending this page out. But then what I do is I flip to the back and I don't message these people yet. I just interact with them. So I'm going to go to Natasha's page. I'm going to go to her thing. I'm going to like 2 pictures and comment on one. But I know that I'm not going to message her until I go through all these people. So
okay, that's perfect. That's what I've been doing. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm not crazy. All right, that makes sense.
You're crazy, but you're just not crazy.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? You guys, anything? There's nothing dumb. Literally, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I'm telling you.
Okay, I have a question, Jackie. I know you've never heard me before. My name is Christine.
Hi.
Hi, I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
December. It is the first day of December, and I was wondering, is there going to be a December host-to-post message to be sending out?
Oh, I'm just sending the same one, but I'm just changing the $800 to the original $250. But I can, you know what? I'll take one out and I'll put it in the team page because there's probably some people that are wondering what you sent. So I'll do that tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna forget. I gotta put it on my phone. So I'm gonna put host. This is how organized I am. Host. Post.
Oh, good job on your dad winning, by the way, Kayla.
Oh yeah. Her dad won one of the host-to-posts. So
yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot one of the girls that won it. There was another girl that won it, and she was so grateful. She was like, I just started a new job. And that's what I mean. You can't worry about who you might piss off because you would have never whoever messaged that girl, that girl's day just got changed. You can't worry about the people that are going to judge you. Worry about the people who you're going to, affect positively in this business because of what you're doing. Seriously, there's so many people that need this opportunity, and they're not going to talk about it because people don't talk about their struggles. Before this industry, I'm not going to sit there and be like, dude, I'm working 60 hours a week and I'm $60,000 in debt.
I just have to say, I just did a live today, just letting people know that I was looking for people to sign up, and I had 5 people message me directly after the live. So you guys it. I mean, I'm new, so I don't know what I'm doing, but the lives make a huge difference when they can see you and your personality. So
I get shy doing that stuff. I get so shy. I don't know why, but it's I freeze up because I feel like I sound stupid when I'm doing a live feed.
It gets easier.
You don't sound stupid. And somebody asked me this today. Actually, they were like, what are some tips for live videos? Okay. And honestly, people, nobody wants to be joining someone who is perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is this. I mean, look, there are I don't know where they are because I'm everybody in my life is crazy. Be that make mistakes. If you I'll do lives and Mason will pee on the floor and I'm sorry, this is my life. And other moms are dude, if that chick can do this business, I can for sure do this business. Don't get so caught up in thinking about I need to be perfect or not mess up. And the thing is you know what? Your first live is probably going to suck. And the second live is probably going to suck. And the third live is going to suck. And the fourth one is going to suck a little bit less. And the fifth one is going to suck a little bit less. And you're just going to get better and better. It's just like a kid learning to walk. A kid just doesn't walk. I
don't want to hold Sorry, Jackie. I know you're. Everybody's probably trying to get off here, but I don't want to hold everybody. But the very first live I did was before, and not even on this business. But it was. I just watched that because it was like a year ago, and it was the most embarrassing thing and like the most ridiculous I've ever seen myself in my whole fucking life. So, but it totally gets easier as you do it. You realize like just be yourself and just talk and do you, and it just gets so much easier. You just have to jump in and do it. Like when your hair's a mess, you have to make it on. Just do it. People love that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And just be yourself. Like, who cares? Again, people appreciate it. There's social media is like a wicked world sometimes. Like, you have highlight reels. You look at other people that act like they have just like, it's crazy. I even catch myself doing it. Like, I'll take a picture in my kitchen and I'll like move the mess aside and I'll be like, and I'm like, and Mike's like, dude, you got so much crap on either side of you. Like, why are you doing
dishes, Jackie?
I'm like, no.
They all have them too.
Like, people don't care and they want us to see that you're real, you know? Like, they just, I mean, to an extent, you mean, like, for me, like, I still filter my pictures. I do because, I mean, we're getting paid to post on social media. And at the end of the day, if you have, I mean, people eat with their eyes, right? Like, you got to post, you got to have quality stuff. But that's what drew me to Jade. I was like, this chick is crazy. Like, she has, like, a bunch of kids running around, screaming. She's, like, sweat hanging from her forehead. I'm like, this girl makes $100,000 a month. Like, I'll make $100,000 a month too. Like, and that's what it is. It's just finding somebody that you relate to. It might not be me. It might be somebody else. But the point is go find those people and copy them and be like them. And I mean, don't be like them, but be inspired by them. Okay, I'm just going to read these.
Jackie, one thing here. I have a distributor that I signed, and I see her constantly posting about negativity in her life. And then, like, I messaged her the other day asking how things were going and everything else. And she's like, well, you know what? I'm going to have to quit out because no one's buying and it's December and it's Christmas. And I tagged her on a few of the posts and I'm still seeing, I think her last post to do anything with the business was like 3 weeks ago.
Yep. And you guys, you're going to.
And it's like, what do you do to, like, I know she needs this business. She's got 6 kids. I know she needs this business.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm at a loss as to what else I can do to light a fire under her ass to get her butt in gear and make this better for herself. And the pregnancy test was me.
And it was you. Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's my why that just changed 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's so awesome. I didn't catch who it was. I'm like, do we find out who this is or not? But congratulations. That's awesome. What a way to share it, hey?
Yeah. Well, I was going to do a live in the team page, and I probably will a little bit closer to when we find out dating. Nice. But, yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations. But I'll answer. That's a really good question. And I'm really happy you asked that, actually, because this is a question that I had at the beginning of my business. So my first 6 distributors did not work. And I spent a lot of time trying to drag these people to where I wanted to go. Like, I was telling you, I was in their inbox and I was like, don't you care about your family? Don't you care about your kids? Like, it was draining. And at the end of the day, my best advice for you is you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make that horse drink, okay? You personally, not you personally, nobody here can motivate anybody. You can't motivate anybody. Motivation comes from within. Motivation, like, what should motivate her? I mean, and again, it's not just her. Like, there's so many people, you guys. I can't tell you how many people I enrolled that don't work, okay? Motivation is like, you don't have diapers for your kids. That is motivation. What you can do is inspire people. And what I will tell you is when you post lifestyle posts, when you are consistent with this business, you are going to bring in new people. You are also going to bring in people that joined you that never got started for whatever reason. Because guess what? People don't join these businesses because they have time. They join these businesses because they need money. And sometimes their excuses overweigh their need to make money because that's just how human nature is. People back out when things get hard. But for me, my mindset was, I don't care who quits on me. There's 7 billion other people out there. And I knew, I heard this girl, Christina Watts, she said she built a diamond herself. Every single distributor, every single customer. And I was like, if this chick can do it, I know I can do it. And I didn't wait for people. I didn't try to motivate them. I inspired them by being consistent. And you guys, people come back. multiple people have come back to me and said, I'm in the same spot I was a year ago, and you now 100% own your time. You won't be able to inspire them though unless you stick with it. So you're going to have people join your business that are going to not work. And how I deal with it is I treat it like I'm playing catch. I bring them in. I kind of tell them their expectation, not as their boss. You're not anybody's boss. You're just here to motivate them, not motivate them, inspire them and show them the way. But if I at any point feel like I'm just throwing a ball at someone that's not throwing it back, dude, I stop playing catch. There are new people I don't wait for anybody. And you guys, this is how you need to look at it. And this is going to be something that really, this is going to be like this is what Mark kind of said on the island. And I was like, dude, like this makes so much sense. Okay. 100% of your time that you have to dedicate towards it work. So you have your whole life, right? You have 100% for your family, part of your time for your family, but out of the amount of time that you dedicate towards this It Works business, let's just call it 100% bubble, 80% of that time needs to be working your own business. 20% of your time needs to be working with your team. So if you feel that 80% of your time is trying to drag your team and convince them and motivate them and sending them and tagging them and stuff, you're not doing it right. 80% of your time, focus on new people, new blood, because this is what I think about now. Every 20 people I enroll, I know that 4 of them are going to get it. So when I have people that come in and they enroll and take off, it doesn't even affect me anymore. I'm like, good, one closer to the 4. And that 20 can come in any order. You can have all 16 of them. I'm like, what's 20? What is 4? Oh, crap. You can have all 16 of them come and quit at the beginning, and then you get your 4 rock stars. It takes 1 person to change your business. It takes 5 runners to get to Ambassador Diamond. Ambassador Diamonds make about, I don't even know, look it up. Lots of money. But does that answer your question?
It does help a lot, and it's like I said, my why just changed, and I'm going to be here in 6 months and a year, and I'm done with this paycheck to paycheck BS.
Good. That's good. That's awesome. And that's your motivation. That's it, right? Like, and that was the same with me. I did that whole, under paycheck to paycheck for a long time. But as soon as that kid's placed on, I don't know if you have kids right now, but as soon as that kid's placed on your chest, like, game changes. And you realize, like, no one's going to do it for you. No, it's just you. And
well, this will be my second child. My oldest is almost 15. He'll be 15 in March.
You got a 15-year-old? What?
He's actually with my mom. She's had full custody of him since he was 5, so I didn't really get to raise him. So this is going to be my baby. And I have a almost 4-year-old stepson.
You're like barely 30.
I know. I'm like trying to do the math in my head here. I'm like, this isn't adding up. But that's awesome. You know what I mean? I'm like, you look like you're. But anyways, that's, you know what, use that as your why. And that's the thing. It's part of your journey. Again, everybody comes in at chapter 1. Don't compare your start of your journey to anything else. Like, you just know that you have the tools in your hands. They're not going to be handed on a silver platter. A lot of the time people pray for an opportunity or like a change, and it shows up and it's dressed like work. And they're like, no, Nan, I'm waiting for an opportunity. It's right here for you. It's just go get it, and like, remember that it's going to be hard, but you just, like, people stop because you're like, oh, I can't figure it out. But like, when do you ever have time to figure stuff out? Even when you have a kid, like, you just like have it. You're just like, dude, what? I'm supposed to, like, what? You just go with it. That's what this business is about. Fall down 7, get back up 8. Okay. Okay. I'm just reading through these. Let's take one more question before we wrap it up. I know we got, or if anybody has one more question, if not, we can just wrap it up and I'll post the recording. Anybody? No? Okay, great. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Message me if you have any issues or anything like that. Oh, we got one. Okay, cool. So you guys, anything you need, reach out to your upline, be active in the team page, anything you need, just go for it. Decide right now. Oh, one last thing I was going to add. Sorry, one more thing. Charting can be really overwhelming in this business. My advice to you is, like, figure out Ruby. Get to Ruby. Figure out what a Ruby means. And get there, and just know that if you can get to Ruby, you can get to Ambassador Diamond, because Ambassador Diamond is made up of a bunch of rubies. And actually, one more thing. Sorry, 2 more things. Okay, the season that you're in right now, I'm telling you guys, come January, is boom season. Okay. Can I show you guys one more thing? I'm gonna show, are you guys, anybody like numbers people here? Like anybody's like, just show me the money?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot of people are like, that's super tacky, but like for me, I was like, I needed to be like money inspires me. Like a lot of people are like, yeah, we go in the field and make essential oil soaps and with friends. I'm like, that's so great, but I need to see money. Like I don't care about anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, that's what I need to see. What I'm going to show you, okay? This time last year, I was a double diamond. Double diamonds average about $6,000 a month, okay? So I was making double diamond pay. You guys,
One game, and then I'm yours.
Consistency has always been my strong suit. So even when I was consistent, this time last year, you know, Christmas is coming up. People are focusing on, you know, people are focusing on Christmas. Like people aren't focusing on, you know, joining a business typically, okay? So I was posting. Nobody was enrolling. Nobody was like, dude, everyone was quitting. My team was like quitting. Everybody was gone. My paycheck in December of 2017 was $2,623, okay? Still pretty good, but as a double diamond, like, I mean, that, whatever.
Shut up.
Now, 2018, 9,438. That's 1 month, okay? And when I say that boom season is real, I'm telling you that boom season is real, okay? Everybody that was watching me post about the cleanse in October and November and December, guess what they wanted in January? A cleanse. So a tip for you is post about the cleanse because people want that in January. And I was the person that was posting about it all, you know, December, November, wasn't getting any traction, you guys. And this continues to double and triple every single month, okay? And boom season, we're coming into it again.
Jackie?
Yes.
Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
So I did like a Zoom for my team about charting. Do you think that that we could have a Zoom at some point about charting and how you do it and projecting volume and stuff like that? Like I'd like to see how you do it versus because I'm just super new and I'm trying to teach them and I'd rather see how you do it.
So
I agree. That would actually be awesome.
We can do that, but I have a video, you guys, like I'm telling you, like I have a video for everything on my timeline, like literally every single thing. So there's one,
okay.
We can do one, but if anybody wants like a quick answer right now, if they're just like, what is charting? And you guys see like another, okay, this one here, how to make $300 to $500 a month. So this is going to show you an executive chart and a Ruby chart, but there's another one that's how to project volumes right here. So how to project volumes for your It Works business, okay? But you guys take a look, like my YouTube is very straightforward. I'm kind of like squirrely, like I don't have time to like, you know what I mean? Very straightforward. How to grow my network, you know, like Instagram training, like just little pep talks, you know, here's how you can sign 5 customers, you know, and if I'm someone you relate with, go to my YouTube. If not, find somebody else. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and I appreciate you guys being here. And this is honestly like, this is like the first step, like show up to these things that's going to get you to the top of this business. So I appreciate you guys all. I'm excited to see who sticks around because it's going to be a crazy ride next year. All right. Have a
Can't
great
wait to see you at conference. Have a great night.
You too, guys. Bye.